Good morning, voters, and welcome to episode 114 of Game of Rugs. Today we're going to do some voting and look at some scores and probably complain about them. And also, I thought that we would put together a room that was not today's daily. Because here is today's daily. And there's nothing wrong with this room. It's lovely, and normally I would be into it. Plus, I would just like to say that I, unlike most of the rest of the world, really like the coral red pack. So my problem is not with the pack or the color theme, which I like. It's that I'm just so sick of limited editions. As we covered in the previous episode, this is a very annoying design home month because we did not get the normal week without any limited edition packs. So I'm just over the constrictions, the limitations imposed by, wow, that's cool, by the limited edition color packs. And so I thought maybe do this room instead, because at this point I'm so desperate for some neutrals. I can barely cope. And so I like to just check that I have the stuff to do the room before I emotionally commit to it. And I do indeed have rustic bookcases for the requirement. And then what's the other requirement? Whom home items. And I do have whom home items. I have these. These are some of my favorite chairs. Unfortunately, to the best of my knowledge, there is not a coordinating couch, so they're kind of hard to use. But there is, I believe this is the thing. I think the Whom Home chairs are a ripoff of the Our House chairs that match this Our House couch that I know exists because it's one of my favorite couches, and I only buy it when I'm design home rich, which I currently am. So we're buying this 4,000 diamond couch. And now we are fully committed to this room. Do I have a plan for the rest of it? No, I do not. So, how many Whom Home items? Okay, 3. Well, it's going to be a coffee table or an end table, isn't it? Well, that does not look nice. We don't have a wide variety of choice here. It's going to really be that, which is the wrong shade of brown and will bother me. Or this one, which is much closer to the brown in both the chairs and the couch. Do you know what? Looking at this now quite closely, I think the frame on the Whom Home chairs is metal, and the frame on the Our House sofa is wood, but nobody's going to be able to tell. And then super neutral rug. I realize we have a lot of these prize rugs with this mottled pattern on it, and I do use them because they're very neutral and they work for lots of things. Secretly, I think they just look like somebody spilled paint. I like that. And I love this, which is perfect for a rustic room. But I also like votes. Nobody's voting for dead animal rugs. And I get it, it's just not very imaginative. They are faux. This is even better, but it's quite contemporary. I think this might be our winner. Okay, so it's that or that. I prefer this Enchant collection rug, but I feel like this one is more in keeping with the furniture, so I don't know, let's go with that. How about these? Do I have anything super exciting? No. These are not white, are they? Oh, I was going to say those are not white, let's not use them. But they are. But let's not use them because the coffee table thing. What about those? I would have to change the coffee table by buying a new one. How about these? Something more like that. I like those sculptural, what are these? Stools. They're stools. Stool, the word I'm looking for there, the challenging word to find, is stools. Excuse me. Just something neutral with a little. How about that? They look like giant wine corks. And I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. But the point I'm making is that I'm only getting the cork and I'm not getting the bottle. And I'm a little disappointed. So boring. Is that a thing? I don't know. No, that's not a thing. Let's find a thing. Okay. That would be fine if I could match the coffee table to it, but I can't. So I need something to match a coffee table. So let's just go back to Whom Home, and if we have to spend some money to get through this now challenging time to which I have foolishly committed us, so be it. Okay, there are no good Whom Home side tables here. So what I've basically committed us to is a disaster. I don't want to put something black there because the couch that I just paid $3 million for is brown. Radicalist. Okay, these are both Radicalist side tables. That one's black. This one's brown. Let's keep the coffee table we have and just buy different side tables, Sabrina. Okay, let's do that. So something brown. Why don't I add that color as a filter so we're not here for the next 27 weeks? Something brown, and I definitely want something round. Can I just, while we're here, talk about how much I love the Sobu? God, see, that's so nice. Why can we not have nice things like that? Why? Can I use a Whom Home stool? And then I can use a different coffee table? Well, that's a possibility. I mean, it's not like an amazing possibility, but that is a thing that could indeed happen. So let's do that. Which one of these is better? Because neither one of them is good. Okay, we're going to just do this. It's not great, but okay. Then we don't have to use this coffee table, And I believe the coffee table that I'm looking for is made by Sobu. And it has a glass top and it matches. I don't want a glass rug, although that would be cool. That. West Elm. No. Okay, now I'm still going to end up buying a coffee table. I want a glass and wood coffee table that's like that one. Who made that one? DWR brand. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys are going to be here forever. Why? Why does the world hate me? I know that there's a coffee table that matches that side table because I've used it before. I don't own it. Let's see if we can find it. I worry sometimes, I do try to narrow down the search criteria in order to get to wherever it is that I'm trying to go faster. But if I say, for example, glass and wood, things are not always indexed correctly, and you can miss the thing that you're looking for. Oh God, I'm going to be so bored here. It kind of looks like that, but it's dark. It matches that side table thing. Okay, well this is embarrassing now. Can we just talk about how beautiful that is? It's so beautiful. Okay, well, maybe we'll just go with this for the time being. Okay, glass and brown. See if we can get anywhere with that. Shop. That's not bad. It's not the thing I was looking for. Sobu, thank you very much. Okay, well, that's not masses better. That's really nice. We're buying that. Okay, perfect. And then I wonder if there's a matching end table by Kathy. Of course there is. No, there isn't. Okay, well, that's what we're taking. That's great. I'm sure you're all as relieved that that's over as I am. You can use that, or we could use this. And then, this is all very brown. I have been working on my commitment to use up my art. I could put this in and then nobody would vote for it, but I'd really like it. I'm never going to get rid of those wine art things, guys. I've had them for so long because they're so ugly. Well, that's quite different. What if I used that over here on the right? And yeah, it's very neutral, and I'm so okay with that. So okay with that. I do like this beachy tray, but it's very Christmassy. So I might save it for another time. Just put that in. No, I'll put those in. Okay. I'm gonna put nothing in. And then we'll put a lamp in instead. Frank, do not bark. Nothing is happening out there. Everything's okay. Shh. Yeah. How about... I wish that this table lamp didn't have this thing. It's a really nice looking lamp, but the lines are so thin that when they're rendered in the game, they collapse. They're invisible. So we're not using that. We could use this. This is definitely not like the world's greatest room, but I have to say that despite that fact, I like it. It's very restful. I feel like we've just had a lot going on lately with color, and I'm okay to have a lot not going on with color. That would be better if the lampshade was white, would it? It would. Except that's gray and not brown. Eventually I'll just get tired of trying to make decisions. How about that one? Okay, now see that we've now magically just reached the point where I stop caring. I don't care anymore, I'm done. Where are you going with this? Great. Okay, so now let's finish. Let's vote. Let's do 2 rounds of voting. Ooh, room on the top is nice. Not an amazing choice of rug, but you work with what you've got. Nicely designed. I really like this person's... I can't believe it's considered brave and design home when they've used 2 different plants. What a rebel. Let's vote for that. The room on the top is not great. The room on the bottom is sort of bundle dumpy predictable. But again, ooh, 2 different plants. Voting for that. And people are like, oh my god, the bundle dumps always score so much better than originality. But it's so nicely coordinated. Like the people who designed the bundle dumps, they're not amateurs. The design is very cohesive and really nice. So nice job on the room on the top. I think I did a room that looked a lot like that. I don't have a problem with the room on the bottom, but I love the room on the top because look, they use that weird pebble lamp. It's so weird, you guys. It's great. I won the bedside table version at one point, and I've liked it ever since. Just not like $5 billion worth of liking it. Okay, I am going to vote for the room on the top, even though it has some issues. And the reason I'm voting for the room in the top is solely because this is possibly the greatest chair in the history of design home. Love it, love it, love it. I do love a patterned chair. Wow, these are both bad. Okay. I don't like either one of these either. And as we have discussed in a previous episode, I've stopped trying to find like the marginal thing to make one mediocre room better than another mediocre room. Like they're mediocre, I don't want to vote for either one of them. And I'm not going to. And you can't make me. Is that better? Worse? I feel like there's already a lot going on up there. I'm just voting for this. I'm just submitting this room as it is. Cool. Okay. And then we have some scores. Fine. Oh, well, yeah, it's that rug. I use that rug when I'm bored of using matchy things, and a lot of times it doesn't work out, and that's okay. I struggled with this room because of the criteria. And what was it? It was I think it was article furniture, and the only thing I could find was these giant ottomans and the whole thing. It was just it was not a good look. New digs on the dock. I loved this room. Ugh. Oh, come on. My room is exactly the same as this person's, but they use limited edition art. Okay, fine. Fair enough. These chairs are great. They look amazing with this rug. The rug is a perfect color against the walls. And the surfboards were a mistake. And I knew that. But I am trying to use up my free art. So I will take that score. That is fine. By fine, I mean completely unacceptable and voters are terrible. I would like to say, however, I have not done that badly this week. It's been a week of highs and lows. I got a 5 on my bundle dump, which was fine. I liked it because I used a striped chair. I'm such a rebel that way. And there was another thing I used. I used another striped chair in here without a matching couch. I clearly am just a rebellious designer. And oh, here we go. This is it. This is what I'm saying. I got this 5 as well. And as I mentioned, I consider every 5 with a patterned chair to be a moral victory. I mean, I don't care that this room is dull as ditch water. It has a patterned chair, and I'm super happy about that. Speaking of patterned chairs, I would just like to say that this certainly does not always work out, because I got my ass handed to me on this one. I mean, I knew that this was just going to be a room where everybody was going to take the Aqua Seas thing and dump it in there, and I didn't want to do that because I'm tired of limited editions and completely burned out, and you have to make rooms to please yourself, and that's fine. And I put this room together, and I absolutely love it, and I didn't think it was going to do well, but a 3.95 is a little harsh there, Matilda. So it doesn't matter. Your mommy loves you. And that's it, really, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Game of Rugs. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see future episodes of Game of Rugs, please feel free to become a subscriber. We would love to have you. Bye now.